Welcome back. You're still with us on Business Lunch. Moving on, in response to a nationwide strike by gig workers, platforms like Swiggy, Zomato have increased their delivery incentives and peak hour payouts. Shilpa Ranipeta is here with more details on that front. Shilpa?
Well, with gig workers threatening a nationwide strike on the 31st of December today, later in the day when the orders are at peak, food delivery platforms are quietly pushing back with higher peak hour payouts. Now, Swiggy and Zomato have been messaging delivery partners over the past 2 days, offering additional incentives through the evening and late night slots, which is when the order volumes are at their highest. Now, some of the messages seen by CNBC-TV18 show that delivery partners are being offered about 30 rupees extra between 4 to 6 p.m., between 100 to 105 rupees extra between 6 to 10 p.m., and about 80 rupees between midnight and between 10 p.m. and midnight. Zomato is also offering an additional 80 rupees between midnight to 4 a.m. Instamart, Blinkit, Zepto are also offering higher peak hour payouts. Now, this, remember, is on top of the roughly 25 rupees per order that delivery workers say that they typically earn through food delivery orders. Now, workers argue that these short-term incentives still do little to address the deeper structural issues, which is what they're protesting against. Nearly 1.7 lakh gig workers, led by the Indian Federation of App-Based Transport Workers, have threatened to go on strike on New Year's Eve. They are protesting unsafe delivery targets, falling wages, arbitrary ID blocking, police harassment, and a denial of dignity and social security. Now, they are demanding that there be regulation under labor laws, fair and predictable wages, mandatory rest break between deliveries, and the right to organize, and all of this even as they await the implementation of the Social Security Bill. Now, brokerage Elara Securities, in a note earlier this week, estimated that a widespread strike could hit order volumes for Eternal and for Swiggy by up to 10 to 20%, and that could translate to a 0.3 to 0.7% revenue impact in the third quarter in food delivery and quick commerce. And this will largely be in select southern metro markets, is Elara's estimate. Now, festive days, remember, typically see up to 60% higher orders than usual. But Elara also flags that there could be limits to this disruption because New Year's Eve is among the highest earning days for gig workers, and this sector is still very highly unorganized, and login decisions are often driven by individual incentives, and that's something that platform workers are now leaning on. Now, a strike that also happened on the 25th of December saw about just 40,000 workers participate, with limited impact in small pockets of in areas like Gurugram and in some southern markets. Remember, India has 1.7 crore delivery workers. Swiggy and Zomato have declined to comment. For now, incentives are the platform's first line of defense, even as worker unrest continues to simmer. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Thanks very much, Shilpa, for that story. We'll take a short break, but